Jones AT&T Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. And the Jayhawks will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Texas Tech's offense will go on the attack first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. Thanks for grab. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Makes it past the marker. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Red Raiders have this offense rolling. The give to the tailback. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. He leaves it with his back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Sends it back in motion. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man downfield. Breaks into the open. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. The Red Raiders are in the red zone. The give to the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Kansas Jayhawks offense will get the ball for the 1st time. And, David, we've got a quarterback today who's been known for making enough plays when his team needs them.
Yeah, and listen, he's a guy that this offense is built around him. But, Jesse, he's not the guy that's going to take over. He needs the running game to get going. He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm in games early, right? And so whether it's running the football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Jayhawks will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. And off from the shotgun.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about, Aaron, let me out.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Hauls it in. Stopped at the 47-yard line. A 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. And the Red Raiders come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Turning it on. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. The Red Raiders kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Look out, he's got room. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. After the productive 1st down play at 2nd and 6. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Red Raiders started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. And they'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And he tacked on the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Jayhawks headed quickly to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. UAB is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today. They still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 7 over Tulane. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Quickly to the tight end. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Leaves it with the back. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a 3-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Jayhawks send out the punt unit. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Got his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. The Red Raiders with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Single back formation, and they give it to him. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And a great job on the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
A lot of room to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half of the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. To the ground with the back. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Red Raiders have it with a 1st and goal. Let's go. When they've got him looking one, now to pass. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Fit in the window for the score.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Caught over the middle. It's Thorne. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. The Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Running back searching for a hole.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
They're backed up just a little. 1st and 10 from their own 19. Gets it out fast. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
The Jayhawks decide to punt it away. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Starts the drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Using the quick game. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. The Red Raiders want to move quickly. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
Run game is good. The balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grab near the sticks. It's bumped. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, 1st and goal, a chance to looking for the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Thorne. We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. 1st down from the 43. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. To the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. They've just thrown an incompletion. So 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is on its way. Wants to bring it back. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Wants to throw on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Complete in the middle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Got it done in the passing game on the last play, and let's see what they do on first down. Pressure coming. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick it away to crank up the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Kansas offense returns to the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal.
Oh, he's got some space. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Toppin. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. That's caught. It's Newton. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Line is set on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Snagged in the middle. It's Newton. They'll knock him down right at the 35-yard line. Still a lot of ground to cover to get to the first down marker. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Going to swing it on second down. Snagged out of the air. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. The Red Raiders are moving quickly down the field. They go to the ground. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And he missed it. No good. Well, they missed the field goal. That's about the only thing that hasn't gone their way in this one. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Jayhawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got a man. It's Toppin. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. They've got the screen set up. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. And the Red Raiders in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Turning it on! Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play. That's the end of the quarter, and Texas Tech is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll leave it with him. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders! And they take it in for 6 more points. They're now in really good shape to get back into the win column as they extend the lead here late.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Newton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
And the Jayhawks come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26. The Jayhawks getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And the Jayhawks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it on the sneak.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the 1st down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Safe completion on the screen. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the 1st without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know, next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Let's go! They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Crosses the 45. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Right back to the well. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They think there's room to run to the right here. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Running behind that left side. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They just haven't been able to get much going in this game. The defense has definitely had their number, and here they are late. You're asking yourself, why are they still running the football, trailing this much late in the game? But that's basically a microcosm of how this game has gone.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Here's the handoff. And the final play is just a short gain, and we're at the end of the game. Timeout is called with just a single second left. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. This kick would be hard enough straight on. 57 yards. He's also on the left hash. Oh, and he missed it. No good. Because no game is perfect, something has to go wrong, so the coach will have something to gripe about instead. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your